I have Louie here and we are doing his go home video for you. This is just going to be a quick little walkthrough of all of his commands, how to do them and how to get him to do them if he refuses. So to get Louie into a sit, I'm going to lure him out of it first. I'm going to bend my elbow up like this with my palm facing up, and I'm going to ask Louie to sit. I am only going to say his commands once, and I'm going to let him think about what he needs to do before I ask him to do it again, if I ask him to do it again. Okay. Okay is our release command, so I'm going to get him into that sit again. Louie, sit. Yes, good boy. And I'm just holding that position of the cue. Good. So getting him into a down, I'm just going to bring my finger right down to the ground and ask Louie to down. Yes. He can down from a sit and just standing normally. Is that good? Okay. Again with our release command. This way. Down. Good. And if he doesn't go down when I ask him to, I'm not going to say it again. I'm just going to hold my finger down like this until he gives me that down. If he looks away, I'll give a little bit of leash tension, just jiggling his collar a little bit to get his attention back on me. I'll bring my finger up towards his nose and bring it back down to the ground.
And he could go super down when he puts his head down.
Yes. Super down. Good. Good boy. Okay. And with the release command, giving him that okay, if he chooses to stay there, that's fine. I'm not gonna argue with it, because he knows he is free to go and do what he wants. So, moving on to our loose leash walking, I always say pick a side. It doesn't matter what side you want to walk him on. He is used to walking on the left side, but you can easily change that. So, to get him to start going, I'm going to say, Louie, let's go. Good boy. Bring my hand all the way down on the leash without having to bend my whole body. So I'm going to bring my hand right down. I'm going to fold that over my thumb just so there's a little bit of wiggle room for him to move on the leash. If he starts lagging behind, I'm just going to keep walking straight and he will catch up. Now if he gets too far ahead of me, I can switch direction and back again. Good boy. Engaging is key. Giving him some treats, luring him. Louie, right here. Good boy. Good. Good job. Good boy. But when he gets older, you will not need to do that with him. New environments, it is always good to keep the luring in the back of your mind. Let's go. Perfect. I'm going to reward him where I want him to be. So when he starts walking with me where he is supposed to be, I am going to give him a treat for that all day. Good boy. Okay, let's go. No.
How do you take him for potties on your walks?
That's a great question, Emily.
Thanks.
So I am going to bring him over to this patch of grass over here. See if he needs to go potty. I'm going to release him. Okay, go potty. I'm going to give him the full length of the leash. I am going to keep my feet planted right here in the grass. If he sits down like this, I can give him a little bit of pressure with his collar to get him to move again. See if he needs to go potty. So he only has this circle to go potty in. Because if I just keep walking with him, he's gonna get distracted by different smells in the new environment. He's gonna get distracted by different sounds, different sights, and then you're gonna get him home, he's gonna forget that he has to go potty, and he's gonna get home and have an accident. So, planting my feet, full length of the leash, giving him a chance to explore, bring a book, play a game on your phone, and if he sits or lays down, little bit of guidance with the leash, or you can take one small step over and then back again. So you're back into that whole circle, which it is after lunch. He was locked outside for a little bit. He does not have to go potty right now. So I'm going to, again, bring my hand right back down to the leash, say, Louie, let's go. and we're back on our walk. Good boy. Okay. For his recall, I am going to say his name, and then once he looks at me, I am going to say come, which is his come command. So, what is that? Hi, can I have that? That's from the weed whacker.
So that's a
Thank
piece of
you.
grass, Casey.
He said this is a present.
This is a prize.
So get him a little distracted. Louie, yes, come. Good. Down, super exciting, super inviting. Okay. Always releasing him from his come, so he knows that he cannot go anywhere until he gets that okay from me. Get him distracted. Louie, come. Yes. I'm not saying come until he starts coming to me. Because if he's over there hanging out with Emily, and I say, Louie, come, Louie, come, Louie, come, Louie, come. He just learned that he doesn't have to come to you. Ready? Okay. Go see Emily.
Hi.
Just watch. Louie, come, Louie, come, Louie, come. Whereas if I say, Louie, come, yes. When he looks at me, then he is for sure, no doubt, going to come to me. Yes. I have one more command to show you guys. Well, that Louie has to show you guys. And that is his place command. I use place all the time with my dog when I am cooking dinner, when I'm hanging out in the living room folding laundry. Let's go. So I'm going to use the hand that's closest to the dog, and I'm going to point to it. Louie, place. I'm going to ask him to get up on place. I don't care if he's in a sit or a down. As long as he's on here, he will get comfortable. If he pops up, I'm going to guide him right back. What is that?
He overshot.
Guide him right back on to where I asked him to be. And he is still learning this. We just did a video on this, I think, last week, so this is still fresh in his brain. Good. So I am not just going to put him on place and walk across the entire driveway because he will not stay there. Good. That was actually really good. I'm going to start taking small steps back and back in again, kind of just orbiting around the place board. It can be a dog bed, it could be a bath mat, it could be a towel, honestly. And he will do just as good. Keeping him on the leash in the house for the first couple days so he cannot get away from you. He doesn't have an option to have accidents in the house. Taking him out the same door every time. You should have no issues with Louie. Good boy. And to release him off of place, once again, okay. Good boy. We'll see you Thursday.